But the other hindrance that cannot be ignored is that we have 15 and 14-year-olds running about our community at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, armed and dangerous, unaccountable and unafraid. In this case, we have a kid who, if we look at it honestly, is both victim and perpetrator. Clearly, you're a victim. We can't determine whether he was registered in school, where he lived. I mean, this kid was roaming about, apparently unsupervised and dangerous and armed. And that question is a good question, is how is that allowed to happen? And that surely has to factor into what we're seeing in this picture that everybody's trying to understand. So when we talk about what the failures are, there are multiple lines of failure, but this kid, as far as I can tell, was first apparently victim, and then he became a perpetrator.
So should parents be held accountable?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What way and how?
And that's for the folks who are investigating this case to determine what the lines of failure are. But I think parents have responsibility over their children. I think most people agree. We'll see what the law says about parents and their kids. But I think that, yes, parents and family members ought to have responsibility for their kids. That's what the law says, is that kids are not responsible for themselves.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Tune in on PGT Time. PGT Time. Come join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Yeah.
In order for y'all to do what God is calling y'all to do, to take y'all platform where it's a plateau and it can go to levels that you never seen, they'll best believe it's gonna come with devils.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like they know what I'm gonna say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody gonna clean it up.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
The saying goes, if it stays, let it stay for a little while. But if it goes, let it go, even if you long for it. But if it leaves, then it leaves an open wound that consumes you, and a smile that you put on that's a mile long won't even mask it up. Sinking sand, I fell in sinking sand, sinking in, never to see again. When the blind leads the blind, the best view is from behind. Hindsight 2020, would you still power forward with a look like Dirk, singing shit from the outside? Would you round third, had the mic crib in the nighttime? If the head right, probability is high, I'll be there every night. Well, at least a couple times. You can't say that we didn't try. You can't say that we didn't try. The saying goes, if it stays, let it stay for a little while. But if it goes, let it go, even if you long for it. What if it leaves, and it leaves an open wound that consumes you, and a smile that you put on that's a mile long won't even mask it up. Sinking sand, I fell in sinking sand, sinking in, never to see again. When the blind leads the blind, the best view is from behind. Hindsight 2020, would you still power forward with a look like Dirk, seeing shit from the outside? Would you round third, had the mic crib in the nighttime? If the head right, probability is high. I'll be there every night. Well, at least a couple times. You can't say that we didn't try. You can't say that we didn't try. Yeah.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. What it do? Let me check my sound. Y'all know I need to be checking my sound every single show. What it do? Let me check my sound. Y'all know I need. I had to make sure I ain't too loud. You know, Jason be complaining that I be too loud. Poolie be complaining that I be too loud. Mama Peach be complaining. I don't care. But I just thought I'd care about my peaches and Mr. Peaches. Mr. Peach House. What's good, y'all? Y'all see I done switched on up on y'all. Y'all know I don't give a damn. Explicit language, and allegedly. Y'all will see me with the wig on when I don't have my hair done, okay? Or I'll have on a hat, depending on what type of weave I have in my hair. Yeah, shout out to the weave. Shout out to the weave and the wigs. But I love y'all so much. Thanks for rocking with me each and every Wednesday night, Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays just as well. But you all know that Wednesdays be my favorite night. We do not have a guest tonight, so me and Jason gonna rock it through. And we also got some good clips, okay? So make sure y'all be watching this. Now, stay tuned, because we got Baby K video. We got Baby K video in the building. Shout out to Baby K. Anybody know who Baby K is? No, I don't either. Jason, I'm sure he don't know. But let's bring him up and ask him if he know who Baby K is. Jason, what is that on your head?
It's my new hair. It's my new hair. Yeah.
Oh, you full of shit. He said that's his new hair.
That's my new hair. You know, I just be switching it up on y'all. So I could be in a hat.
Well, you lucky we on here. Man. My fingers feel like but I don't want my guests to think that I'm giving it to them.
But, yeah, what up, though? How y'all doing?
Shout out to Jason's joke. That wasn't worth shit.
What up, though? How y'all doing, man? Welcome, man. It's good to see you guys in the chat again, and everybody else is going to tune in either now or later. You already know the vibes, man. Make sure that you run over to your TV right now. If you got a Roku TV, we need you to go ahead and do me a favor. Go ahead and download PGT Time, and that's time spelled with a Y. That way you can be on point when we go live and you know what's going on. And if you can't, man, just pull us up on your phone and make sure that you double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, hit the bell notification, and all that jazz so you know what's going on. Lastly, you guys might have seen that we're doing some major things when it comes to putting lawn, right? We talking about that yet or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. You know we're doing major things when it comes to doing yard signs. You might have seen the post or you might have seen the video or even us bringing it to it last show where we're bringing out memorials to the lawn of the people that have lost someone due to tragedy. So we'll be popping up. Our first stop is in Saginaw, Michigan. We got a lot of great things happening there. We're going to be doing some amazing things where we give back to the family. So we're going to be having some great information coming your way. And I need all of my people to make sure y'all pay attention. We'll be asking for y'all to send in letters, heartfelt letters, and we'll be picking the major ones once a month to get the house decorated in memory of their fallen one. You feel me? So keep watching, man. You see what we doing, man. Y'all be on our Facebook liking and putting in the posts. I see y'all.
Hold on. Let's make a correction.
Gotta correct it.
Those are only for the months of June, July, and August.
There you go. See, I said
Not every month. Not once a month. June, July, and August.
There you go. You heard that. June, July, and August. Don't play with us.
Yes. And we do have our first family for the month of June. Yes. I will be sharing that information, that details with you all later on next month, which will be tomorrow. So later on next month, you guys will have
around the corner
information on who's the winner for the first month. Hey, that sounds good. I'm excited, Jason. I'm excited. Now, we also have a comment. Congratulations again.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. For those out there in YouTube world that did not see the message because you may not be on my personal page, but shout out to Peachy Tea Time. Why? Because Peachy Tea Time is now a nonprofit organization, baby. Yeah, we get to help y'all a little bit more. Shout out to helping.
Shout out to help.
Yes. Peachy Tea Time is now Peachy Tea Time Foundation, Inc., baby. Inc. Okay. So I will be giving you more and more information about that just as well. But thank you to each and every person. Oh my gosh, it was so overwhelming. All the people that liked the post, that commented on the post. I tried my best to get back to each and every one of y'all and tell y'all thank you so much. All the encouraging words that was on there. I mean, y'all, I thank y'all so much. I could not have done this without y'all watching. I couldn't. And of course, without Jason and Pooley just as well. But when I tell y'all, I'm just so thankful and blessed. So thankful. So y'all gonna be seeing us working, baby. We're gonna be working a little bit more outside, baby, because we outside.
You already know the deal.
That's my song.
I don't know what song that is.
You're gonna go outside. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't call 911. She is not having a seizure. This is her singing.
I just want to go outside. Check it out on my page, baby. Check it out on my page. Just sign me and Jason, because we outside and y'all.
We outside.
All right, y'all. We are about to get started. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but y'all ain't even know because Jason do what he do, baby, and he
smooth.
He came on through for me. Yes, I appreciate it. And he played the fair usage. Did you play the whole fair usage?
All the way up into the screen.
All the way up to the screen. That's good enough. That's good enough.
She talked the whole way through.
Exactly. We got a show for y'all tonight, so we gotta get started. The first clip, y'all know I name my own clips. So the first one, Jason, this one is called "Oh You Mad." Can you say it like that?
Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad?
Oh, you mad? I want everybody out there.
I wonder if anybody remember. Like, do you guys remember the era where it was like, are you big mad or you little mad?
Yeah, big mad. I remember that. So we're gonna ask. I want all of y'all, if y'all at home right now, if y'all not at home, y'all riding in y'all car, y'all listen to me. However, which way, all I want y'all to do right now, when I count to 3, I want you to say, "Oh, you mad? Oh, you big mad?" Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you mad?
You big mad?
Oh, you big mad?
Heartbreak for North County parents and their children after the kids are turned away from their 8th grade graduation ceremony. Angry parents called me to get answers from the school district. We headed out to do just that. And tonight's You Paid For It. These parents from Westview Middle School in the Riverview Gardens School District are livid. It was supposed to be one of the best moments of their lives for their kids. Instead, it turned out to be one of the worst. This mother and her 14-year-old daughter came to the middle school on Wednesday for her 8th grade graduation ceremony at Westview. Both mother and daughter got the shock of their lives when a teacher at the door told them they couldn't come in. This as her classmates were allowed to pass through.
She was hurt and her feelings was hurt. And it was embarrassing. I wasn't the only parent out.
So you went to the door and they said sorry?
They said sorry.
You and your daughter at the door, and you got turned away at the door.
Got turned away at the door.
This couple ran into the same trouble when they arrived at the door with their daughter, and she also turned away. What did hurt you most about all this?
Honestly, my baby, like her missing out on this experience and
the tears coming out of her eyes.
She was really
embarrassment that she felt.
She not
the
even.
Staff talked to her like she was an illegitimate person walking down the street and not a student of this establishment.
I called the Riverview Gardens School District. Officials told me they put out a list of no-nos that disqualified kids from participating in the graduation ceremony, even though they graduated and were promoted on to high school. Among the things on the list, bad attendance, fighting, and the like. They say they sent the information to parents and let them know how their kids were faring along the way. Parents I talked to said they didn't get a heads up that there were any problems. One parent even showed me a special certificate praising her daughter along with a certificate of graduation. I went to Riverview Gardens and talked to the superintendent.
Schools do have policies and procedures that we ask all of our young people to abide by, whatever school, and not just in Riverview Gardens, but in all school districts. And there will be points and times when there may not be to the parents' pleasure that a student is removed or not allowed to participate in an activity.
I feel like she was robbed, I was robbed as well, because that was her moment. That was her moment.
True that. The superintendent did say she's going to phone the parents who appeared on our broadcast who said they got a bad deal trying to get into the promotion ceremony. The superintendent will try to ascertain just what happened to figure out just how to make improvements. You know I'm going to stay on top of this deal. After all, you paid.
Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad?
That's like a double-edged sword, though. You feel me? Like,
Your child acting a fool every day at school. Now, I did some extra research. Yep, I said it.
You went that route. Oh, you on their side?
I said what I said. I'm on the school side. First of all, they lucky it ain't 12th grade, number one. We talking about 8th grade. Maybe you'll learn a lesson. Maybe your child will learn a lesson and go to school and do what they're supposed to do. But instead, they don't want to do what they're supposed to do. And just so that y'all don't think I'm too hard on these kids, I did some extra research, Jason. I looked up that school. I looked up the district. Riverview District, okay? In New Orleans. The district summary ratings was 100% below average.
Damn.
Half can your child read while they just skating them on to the next grade?
Damn. Oh, no.
I'm calling it what it is. I'm going to call a spade, baby. I did my research. Let's keep going. District academic progress, 82% below average. 18% average. 1% average. Let's keep going. Advanced courses. 8th grade algebra, 98% below average. Let's keep going. Student demographics. This the whole district. I'm done after this. 98% black. 98% black. And you want to complain? Because your child, you shouldn't even want your child to walk across that doggone stage at that school.
Nah.
What have your kids learned? Am I too loud? I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm too loud. When I get a little crunk, I get a little extra loud on top of that. But I'm just saying, make it make sense. If you're going to come up here and fight for your kids, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. Now, if 98% of these kids is black and 85% of them is below average, do you mean to tell me that your kid is extra special good? I don't care what certificate she got. What did she do before the end of the school year, baby? What did she do? Did she do nothing? And they just keep on her? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did she do nothing? That's crazy. See, I was on the other side. I was on the parent side. Like, yo, like, this is graduation, man. 8th grade at that. Like, come on. Like, why are we being petty and sticklers to this? But if you right, I mean, if you pulling out graphics or graphs like this, then whew, that says a lot about what could and may not be happening. You know what I'm saying? But I feel bad for the teacher or the staff that had to do that. Like, you know, that ain't comfortable. Stand in that door and be like, oh, you're Jacqueline Herrera? Nope, you can't come in. You sorry.
I would have been up there with a smile on my face. Bo, you can't come in. Who get the last laugh now, baby?
Who gets the last laugh?
They're cussing them kids, them teachers out. And Lawrence, I see what you're saying, Lawrence. I see what you're saying. The teachers, you got to blame the teachers too. But you don't know what these kids is doing to these teachers. We have seen several students fighting teachers here on PGT Time. All over.
Well, I'm not even gonna put it. I'm not really gonna put much on the teachers at all. To be honest with you, the reason being is because, like, if it was one teacher and then it was like 10 to 15 students, and out of that 95% or 85% of the 10 teachers or the 10 students didn't have passing grades, cool. But we're talking about one teacher, 30 plus kids, maybe 20, let's say 25 plus kids, and 85% of them aren't comprehending the message. That ain't on the teacher, really. That's on the students, and that's on the parents not doing their end on the back end, making sure that, you know, the children are doing, like, say for instance, my girls get home from school, we're talking about pluses and minuses, good, you know what I'm saying, like things that you like, things that you didn't, and then we're practicing words. Her teacher sending us text messages, emails, and they have iPads with all the agenda that's on it, and we're reviewing those things, right? We review them after dinner for a few 20-30 minutes, and then moving forward. But if the parents ain't doing any of that, then yeah, that's on the parents. You can't put it on one teacher that's helping 30 kids. Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
And when my kids come home from school, we spending 3 and 4 hours doing homework. After they done been in school for 8 hours, they come home and do more homework because that's what they supposed to do. That's all I know. My mama made me do my homework. They got to do their homework. By the time homework over, you ain't got time to go out and walk the streets, even though my kids is too little. But if their homework is anything like it is now, when they get that age, they ain't gonna have time to go out and walk the streets, especially if you put them in activities. Now, some of these activities are expensive, but try to find some that's free. Some of y'all ain't even trying. That, like me, I'm not even trying, but my baby's little. They right out the Gigi's. Hey, Gigi. Mama Peach is in the building, baby. She in the building. She watching on that Roku. Lauren said they all should have been able to attend. They all passed. They said they passed. Those teachers passed them. If they was really that bad, they would have failed them. Everybody should have been able to go. I see where he coming from, but I don't agree. You got to be able to show some type of an example, unless these kids gonna continue to just run off to the next grade. There's no way them kids is capable of being at the next grade. There's no way. But that's okay, Jason, because you know what? There was a solution with our second clip. This happened in Texas. Our second clip, Texas. Let's see what Texas decided to do.
Daryl Henson is here, superintendent of the Marlin Independent School District. We appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you very much. Help us just understand, how does this happen?
So, good evening. Throughout the year, students speak with counselors, leadership staff on where they are as it relates to the graduation status. In August, every senior, down to freshman, has a graduation plan. But you have to make sure that you attend classes every day and pass all of your courses. In Texas, we have a 90% attendance rule, and you have to be in class for 90% of the time.
Okay, I mean, it all makes sense. It's sad, I guess, at some point, if only 5 kids out of the whole group were able to be allowed to graduate. But I guess the standards are indeed the standards. Do you understand why parents are upset?
Oh, I definitely understand the emotions of parents. And I definitely kind of use the analogy. A school district is like a factory line from pre-K through 12th grade. Our job is to make sure that you, as a vehicle, are ready to hit the road without recall. You came to us and you have a lifetime warranty. But we understand that despite being on track, the race was not complete. We had a number of seniors not finish their attendance and or course completion throughout their 8th semester, which is the spring semester of the senior year. So we have talked to parents and worked with parents, and we felt that it was best to provide additional time, support, and resources to ensure that every student can meet the requirements outlined by the Texas Education Agency.
I get that you were in a difficult position, right? Because you've got 5 kids who, I guess, did everything right and were ready to graduate and had things planned and they deserve to graduate. How is it fair to them to delay graduation and at the same time give other people who didn't complete everything, didn't follow the rules, a chance to graduate while penalizing the 5 who played by the rules?
No, and that's one thing that I definitely understand. And tonight I am glad to announce that we have 27 students who are eligible for graduation, and we have 3 who are just waiting the final initial audit. Now, the plan was to hold a graduation ceremony for those who have finished by the last day of school on Thursday, the original date. However, it was reported inaccurately by local media that students were completing year-long courses in a number of days. So we had to take extra precaution and do additional audits just to verify that the integrity of every course was completed. The standard is the standard and the guidelines are the guidelines. And I have to ensure that every student in Marlin ISD meets the standard outlined by the state of Texas.
All right. Now, they are saying, when I looked at my little research, that the total enrollment is 1,770 students. Now, I cannot find how many students is just in the 12th grade, okay? That's what I had a hard time finding. But still, 1,770 students, you should have more than 27 kids in the 12th grade wanting to pass. Not wanting, but passing. Like, it seemed like once this pandemic happened, some of these seniors and juniors, sophomores, freshmen, they felt like they ain't have to go to school. And I think that messed it up for when it was time to go back to school. A lot of these kids, their friends, their mamas don't give a damn. So they letting them skip. Then the ones who mamas that do care, now they got to be worried about peer pressure with their kids because they ain't taught their kids how to stand up for themselves and be like, oh, I'm a follower and not a leader. So now they finna go follow along with the kids and skip school. I feel like I'm echoing. And skip school. That's better. So I don't understand. I do place blame on some of these teachers. I do. If you feel like this ain't right for you and this ain't working for you and these kids ain't giving you no act right at all, baby, find another job. They probably ain't paying you that much anyways. Lord, forgive me for that. Forgive me for that. No, we hear a lot of teachers complain. There is a lot of teachers complaining, saying that they are not making enough. So I'm not going to apologize for that. Go find another job. Now, who's going to teach these kids? I don't know. The government, they better figure it out. Y'all better figure out who's going to teach these kids. Shoot. All right, y'all. Miss Joyce said, I don't understand why parents only get involved when time to graduate. This process starts on day 1 with the parents getting involved. Miss Joyce, you really good. And this is coming from someone that daughter got straight A's, I believe. But seriously though, Miss Joyce is right. These people did not just wake up and say, hey, John, Roro, and Lulu ain't gonna be able to graduate today. No, they have sent out letters. They have let these people know way ahead of time. Your kid ain't doing good. Your kid keep getting kicked out of school. Your kid keep fighting. Your kid stealing. Your kid skipping class. They are telling these parents. Now, is these parents taking it into consideration? Hell no. Not all of them, apparently. Like, why would you get dressed and go down there anyways? Did you think? Because I done went down there, I wish they would. I wish they would turn me around. Baby, they didn't only turn you around. They said, get the hell on. That's what they said. I'm just saying. Go ahead on, Miss Joyce. Miss Joyce said my baby was valedictorian. She did what she was supposed to do as a parent. We got another mother up here, Audra. Her daughter graduated. She a damn doctor, a dentist. You know, they did what they were supposed to do. Not saying all parents ain't doing what they're supposed to do. Some parents, I'm sorry to say it, you may just have bad seed. Please do not blame me for that. Don't stop watching Reach Teacher. But sometimes they just got a bad seed. They just have bad seed. I'm just calling it like it is. You done did all you supposed to do. And these kids still bad. They still hanging around with the wrong folks, and you don't have the money to get up out this environment. Whew, that was a lot. BG said a lot of parents and students fought school staff this year. Yes, parents came up there fighting the kids, came up there fighting the staff members. We even showed somebody fighting the bus driver, baby. They fought the bus driver. They fighting everybody. Maybe this is just a little get back. Girl, let me put your comment down. Hurry up, put it down. She said, science is a day old school, no lie for me, baby. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You just got to worry about your kids not having no social skills, probably. I don't know. I'm just saying. So, Jason's back. Jason's back.
Yo.
Talking through, baby. I can talk it all the way through.
You had it done. You had it. You had it.
Yes. So Texas, they decided to postpone. Texas high school, they postponed their graduation because they felt that all the kids was not ready to go to the next grade. They're not going to send them, well, not to the next grade, but because it was seniors. So they wasn't going to let them graduate. So they postponed it. And they said they will actually work with them until they feel like they are at that level to where they can graduate. So, and they only had 27 people that was eligible to graduate, Jason.
That's crazy, right? Out of 57, 27, 30,
no, not
30 kids.
I didn't hear them say that they had 57, but I know in total from 9th through 12th, they had 1,770.
Oh, and I got you.
In total. Now, I did research that. So, I don't know, but we got to move on to the next one, y'all. The next one is taking place out of Atlanta. I'm trying to get the family on just as well. So, but in the meantime, let's continue to pray for this family. Pray that this young lady return. But I had to show y'all this because this is very weird and very strange. Here we go.
Fears are now growing for a Gwinnett County teenager.
Investigators say she walked away from school 7 days ago on the last day of classes, and she left behind her laptop and her debit card. Atlanta News First reporter Amanda Rose is in Lilburn tonight on why the girl's family believes she is in incredible danger tonight. Amanda?
Nevaeh Ashley Bell finished her exams and walked off the campus here at Parkview High School last Wednesday, about an hour before the school let out for summer break. With no transportation nearby, police say they don't believe she left alone.
These streets is dangerous. She's 14. She don't know too much.
Ramon Bell feels sick, thinking of where his teenage daughter, Ashley Nevaeh Bell, might be. The school security cameras showed the freshman walking off campus on Wednesday, May 24th. They say Nevaeh put her laptop and book bag under her 17-year-old sister's car in the parking lot and put her debit card on top of the car's windshield. Nobody's seen the 14-year-old since.
She had no money, no clothes, No, nothing.
Ramon says his daughter was quiet and shy, without too many friends. He worries she may have been communicating with someone online. Campus police are actively working to get into Nevaeh's apps remotely for any clues to her whereabouts.
I think somebody coached her through this because she don't walk nowhere.
Nevaeh is 5 feet 3 inches tall and weighs 145 pounds. She was last seen wearing a white shirt, brown tights, and white shoes. Ramon says Nevaeh's phone pinged in a few locations on Sunday in Morrow. The family searched everywhere, but no luck. Nevaeh's phone has been turned off ever since.
Yes, I do believe she's in danger. I don't even want to think about the worst scenario. I just want her to come home.
While the majority of teenage runaways do return home, 3/4 of them return in a week. We're about to move beyond that time since Nevaeh disappeared from this Gwinnett County high school. In Lilburn, Amanda Rose, Atlanta News First.
And we are hopeful she returns home.
All right, y'all. I pray this little girl come home. 14 years old. I'm still trying to figure out why. Why? What possessed her to put her book bag under the car and her debit card on the car and her laptop on the car of her sister's 17-year-old sister's car? Why would she do that? Like, why? Like, what? Did somebody tell her to do it? Is it supposed to be a sign for something? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did she do this? Was she really just hiding it? And because she didn't want nobody to take it? I mean, I don't know. But it was at the end of the school day.
No, I don't think. I think it was a high. It was. I feel like signs. I feel like you said it right. Like there are signs because why would you put the debit card on top of the car? You feel me? Like you put it in the bag or toss it or whatever the case may be. But you boom, and then you.
Hold on, Jason. Hold on.
Yeah,
No, Carmen, she's not a runaway. Her father made that very clear. She is not a runaway at all. She has not ran away in the past. But something has happened. I'm not saying something has happened to her, but something caused her to leave. But they're saying she is not considered a runaway. Okay, Jason, go ahead.
No, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm also in that same space of like my heart is in my stomach. Like my girls are coming around that age, man, and if we're not communicating with our children well enough to know that they might want to leave or they're feeling some type of way or we're not in their social lives, then that's scary, man. Because yeah, if she's groomed and been coached to do something like that, God knows where she's gonna be at, right? And if she has a cell phone, I would hope that the cell phone will ping even with it off. That's what the reason these new ones are supposed to. Like even with it turned off, you can still get its location.
Well, they're saying that it's completely off. They haven't gotten any ping or anything since the last one that they received. So, mental break or someone followed her. Scary. Very scary. And it's been 7 days. And they just now deciding that they're going to tap into her phone. Like, do y'all just don't believe that us black kids can go missing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I still
Like, y'all
think it's
should be
protocol
doing
though.
that the second day, first day.
It's,
She's only 14, Jason.
I feel
She's
you.
14.
I feel you.
She's not a runaway. And what
I
she
feel you.
did
I
was
just think
weird.
there's more legality to it. Like to get all the paper and it sounds it doesn't sound beautiful, but all the paperwork and getting subpoenas and getting all that because it's still a breach of privacy. Like the phones go through all of that, so there's no issues when it comes to having it and getting that kind of information. So even when it's in dire situations like now, it still takes its protocol. Like it still takes its due process for it to happen. So and then just knowing tendencies because it's happened. You don't want to jump the gun. Maybe she's down at the homegirl's house and then she'll come home in 3 days. Now you went through all that and she's walked in the house. So
I don't care. I'm still
like
looking.
I said, it don't sound pretty. It
First
don't
day,
sound pretty.
in the middle of the first day, I'm finna start making some phone calls.
Where
In the
you
middle.
at? Right.
Because you know what type of relationship you have with your child. If you have that type of
See,
relationship,
that's what I'm.
then yes, it will take 2 or 3 days.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. If you're not even in your children's life like that, then you're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know who to call. You're not going to know where to go. You're not going to know anything and be left in the blue. But you got to be a part of your children's life. You have to be a part of every moment. Know all of their friends. Know all of their steps. Even when they think they're unpredictable, you can predict it. Like stop playing with me. I know everything.
Exactly. There you go. I do too, baby. I do too. All right, y'all. Let's get into these updates. I know I usually show the updates in the beginning, but I feel like I had to start off the show with those clips right there. And now we're finna get into our 2 updates. Our 1 update. Y'all remember the gas station in Detroit? The gas station update. The gas station murder. The 3 people that was inside the store, and the clerk locked the doors from behind the counter, and there was a gentleman in there that told him the clerk thought he was trying to steal $4 worth of stuff, but the man said if you don't open this door and let him out, he's gonna shoot everybody in there, and that's exactly what he did, and 1 person was killed. So we do have an update because all of us was wondering, well, what's gonna happen to this clerk? This clerk needs to be arrested. Now, I showed the update that the clerk was arrested. This is the new update.
Decision that could lead to freedom.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus.
Decision that could lead to freedom for the gas station clerk seen on camera locking customers inside with a gunman. Glad you're with us for Local 4 News at 6. I'm Devin Scalia.
Kimberly Gill, that clerk facing serious charges after an irate customer shot 3 customers, killing 1 of them. And now the clerk's bond has been lowered. Sean Lay is the reason behind that, has the reason behind that change. And Sean, the judge said he's well aware some people are not going to like this.
That's exactly right. He also reminded the court today that bond is set not to punish a defendant, but to certainly make sure a defendant's going to show up back in court and also to protect the public. So he did lower the clerk's bond today in this case right here at 36th District Court. He says it's the right call, even though it's not the popular call. 22-year-old Al-Hassan Ayash admits he automatically locked his gas station's door while arguing with irate customer Samuel McCray over $3.18 in donuts and iced tea May 6. McCray's debit card was declined. In locking the door, Ayash also locked in 3 innocent customers. As the situation got more heated, those customers begged Ayash to let them out. Prosecutors say McCray shot all 3 customers, killing 37-year-old Gregory Kelly. Ayash's attorney saying the clerk was simply following orders from his gas station bosses.
And was given directives as part of his employment. If any patron of the store, customer of the store steals anything, they got these automatic locks. And lock the door, call the police. That's precisely what happened on the question.
Ayash is charged with involuntary manslaughter. The issue today, deciding if the clerk is a danger to others if he is let out on bond. At the time of the incident, Ayash was on bond for felonious assault and felony gun crimes from a road rage incident. His initial bond for the gas station incident was $200,000. Bond was automatically revisited. A judge lowered it to $100,000. Prosecutors say Ayash is a danger because he put others in danger with a man threatening violence.
And it's in that context when Mr. Ayash decides that it's somehow appropriate to lock that man in who's threatening to take human life in with 3 innocent customers who have nothing to do with the situation.
Judge Kenneth King today lowering the bond to $10,000, putting Ayash on house arrest.
Not here to punish him at this juncture of proceedings. That'll come later if it comes at all.
Back here live. At the time of the gas station shooting, the clerk Ayash was on bond for a road rage incident, felony assault, and a felony gun crime. Also important to point out that his attorney today on multiple occasions reminded the court that he was only doing what he was trained to do by the gas station managers at that mobile. That is the exact focus of a huge lawsuit being brought on behalf of one of the men shot there against mobile and against the gas station owners for training employees to lock people in this case, against their will. We're live tonight at 36th District Court. Sean Lay, Local 4, back to you.
Okay, Sean.
Well, he might walk, y'all. He might walk. I know I played this with me and Pooley, and Pooley was one of the people that felt that he should not get a lot of time. He felt that the same way that the clerk was doing his job, what he was told to do. Which my argument was, they told him to let him out, let them out, let them out. They ain't did nothing. Let him out. And if he run out for $3.18, let him run out for $3.18. This man just said he gonna kill everybody in here. Let them all out. That's how I feel. Jason, how you feel about this?
Well, again, not popular demand, right? Not popular decision, right? I got to get more of the story, right? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, he caught him stealing $4 worth, and he locked the store down for $4. Or did my man pull the toolie out, then he locked the store?
No, he locked the store before he pulled it out. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I
So
gotta say
now
allegedly.
now the conversation is, let me out
When
of
he
here.
said,
You know,
I'm gonna shoot everybody up in here, he had his pistol out then.
right. But I mean, what I'm saying is, what caused the lockdown? $4 worth of merchandise
$4
caused the
worth of
lockdown?
merchandise caused the lockdown
Yeah,
because
that's
he was
tough,
gonna
man.
leave with the $4. With the
There should be
they said.
right. There should be a minimum now. Right? Like if you see him walking out with like 20 plus, 30, 40 plus dollars, then yeah, lock the fucking store down. That's your merchandise. But $4? Come on, man. And then he threatened, like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot everybody up in this motherfucker if you don't let me out.
Exactly.
Once
And
he
the
put
man was pinning charges.
well, the thing is once he put the threat out, I wouldn't open the door because now it's a threat on society. And yeah, my man's got to go to jail, so I'm gonna hold it down till the cops come. Yeah, you're not about to hurt me behind this wall, but
thank you.
Unfortunately, my man shot all the other people and killed one, and now he has even worse charges.
And then
So it's
he
stupid,
opened up the door once he shot everybody.
right?
And his mama came and picked him up.
Stupid, very stupid. Everybody's stupid. Except for the 3 people that was just in there to be in there. Everybody else stupid.
Thank you. All right, y'all. We finna move on to the next one. We moving through them, baby. We moving through them. After we get done with Baby K.
Well, Carmen, let me answer that. Let me
Carmen,
answer that question. Carmen said he had pending charges already. The clerk, yes, the clerk had pending road rage charges, right? He was, you know what I'm saying? And he had a gun slaughter. Like he pulled out a toolie at the road rage. So yeah, he was pending charges on that. So, but again, that had nothing to do with what happened at work. So that shouldn't even infringe upon what he got going on.
But just like they do us, they pull out everything that we've done in the past.
Absolutely.
Once the news hit. So it ain't nothing new. All right, y'all. Let's get into Baby K. I'm excited to introduce y'all to Baby K. I'm excited. Why am I excited? Because this is a story that Baby K has already been arrested. Shout out to the police. They have picked up Baby K. Baby K is up there in the corner. Baby K was only 15 years old. I have been covering this story since day one. This is the story of the young men that ran on the school bus and tried to shoot one of the young men on the school bus, but his gun got jammed.
Damn.
Tried to shoot 3 times, gun got jammed, so they decided, okay, we'll pistol whip him. But he's still alive.
Damn.
Then I brought y'all an update letting you guys know that it was a young lady that orchestrated it. And all these kids was 14 and 15 years old. 14 and 15 years old, a young lady contacted the 3 guys and told the 3 guys, hey, he's the last one on the bus. Y'all can come on now. And they came. The 3 of them. Jason, are you ready for a twist? Baby, this got a twist to it. I was so glad to bring y'all this. I was so glad that Baby K got caught. And not only did Baby K get caught, Baby K is a rapper. I even got a video to show y'all of this bastard. Here we go. Let's start from the beginning.
terrorized mother of a school bus attack victim tells us she's trying to move her entire family out of Prince George's County. Police are searching for the alleged gunman, just 15. That teen, who police have only identified as Baby K, is charged with attempted murder as an adult. Baby K is accused of trying to shoot and kill a 14-year-old on a school bus. But that's not all. Baby K is also the suspect in the murder of a 23-year-old woman in D.C. In another twist, sources tell WUSA 9 that murdered woman was the sister of one of Baby K's alleged accomplices in the bus attack. Police are actively searching for Baby K. We learned he actually stars in a pair of YouTube videos that have been racking up views. But as our Scott Broom reports, frustrated authorities have still not caught up to him.
In Baby K's music videos, he can be seen showing off a handgun with an extended magazine. A 15-year-old still on the run tonight after allegedly trying to kill an 8th grader on a school bus in Prince George's County and accused of shooting and killing the sister of a friend just 2 days after the bus attack. And the terror out there is real. The mother of the school bus victim spoke by phone to me today and asked WUSA 9 to protect her identity as she talked about her effort to raise money to relocate her family out of town.
We're living in fear. I need to get him as far as I can from this area, and we don't ever need to come back. I just want him caught and off the streets. He is wreaking havoc.
He showed me a chain, took it right off and quit.
Meanwhile, Baby K has been on YouTube all along, raps referencing carjacking and that Glock pistol. WUSA 9 has confirmed the 15-year-old is a suspect in the murder of 23-year-old Kija McCoy, who was shot in the face May 3rd inside this apartment building on Jameson Street Northeast. McCoy was the sister of a juvenile accused of being one of 2 Baby K accomplices that held the victim down during the school bus attack. The boys failed to carry out the murder because Baby K's gun jammed, authorities said. Authorities have not released Baby K's real name because of laws protecting juveniles. And WUSA 9 has not named any of the kids involved because of their juvenile status. The search for Baby K now includes U.S. Marshals. Law enforcement sources fear he may have the resources and the help to cross state lines. In Maryland, Scott Broom, WUSA.
Baby K done got mad. It was not funny. Baby K done got mad and took it to the streets, baby. He said, you know what? Y'all done told on me. Y'all got them looking for me. I'm going straight for your sister. These both been his friends, his homies. And they done got caught and you think they weren't going to tell on you? So you just decided to go kill one of their sisters? Allegedly? Baby K, I hope you never get out, Baby K. I hope you be in there for the rest of your natural born life, Baby K. And Baby K wasn't number 15 years old. I don't want Baby K to get out.
Make sure they put him in the hole for the rest of his life. He gets only 1 hour of daylight. That's it.
And Baby K ain't
That's
smart,
it.
so they can put Baby K under the jail. He ain't gonna know how to, dig the dirt to try to figure out how to get out.
Bruh.
He ain't gonna know. You put him under the jail for all mad. How dare Baby K?
This is crazy to me. This is crazy to me, man. Crazy. 15. Do you know at 15, I was working at Jeepers at Northland Mall. Shouldn't have even been working because I ain't even had a work permit, but I was out there working. I was trying to buy Air Force Ones. I'm still watching Dragon Ball Z, SpongeBob SquarePants, and WWF. That's what my day is consumed of, and trying to figure out how I'm gonna write this paper for African American studies. You know what I'm saying?
You might be trying to write a love letter too.
I was trying to grab the little party planner. It was a little party planner at Jeepers that we would talk through the window as I'm passing pizzas through. Yeah, I'm trying to holler.
Baby K said he trying to kill.
He is trying to kill.
He ain't got time for love. He ain't got time for pizza. He ain't got time for school. All he got time to do is shoot to kill. Now, my thing is this.
That's bonkers, man.
Your 2 homeboys already got caught. So you know they looking for you. And you gonna go, and this boy wasn't even dead. Y'all ain't even kill him.
I ain't even kill him.
So you probably wasn't even gonna be in there for life, baby K. But you decided.
You would have got it right.
You see what I'm saying, Jason? Wasn't even gonna be in there for life. You was only 15 years old. Possibility. Because y'all already know we working with Lamont case. Lamont case, nobody was killed. And he done been in there for 30 years. They gave him 99 years.
That part. But you wouldn't found the other. You wouldn't found the person that did this crime with you, sister.
23 years old.
Shot her in the face.
15. He 15. And he done killed her at the age of 23. Shot her in the face. Let's get into clip number 2. Because I can't wait for y'all to see this video. Baby K video. Baby K video. But let's get a clip number 2. Here we go.
Breaking news. In just the past 30 minutes, we learned U.S. Marshals finally arrested a 15-year-old attempted murder suspect in Maryland.
Yeah, that teen goes by the name, I'm sure you're familiar with it now, Baby K. Right now, Adam Longo is here to walk us through what we know about this big arrest. Adam.
Yeah, we've been waiting nervously for a couple days to get this information. According to a release that we just got our hands on, law enforcement found him, Baby K, around 2:40 this afternoon on Baltimore Avenue. That's Route 1 in the Riverdale Park area. Now, police have been searching for him for a few weeks now. He is accused of trying to shoot and kill another teenager on a Prince George's County school bus. Officers already arrested 2 other teens accused of attacking that victim alongside Baby K, as well as another 14-year-old is accused of planning the attack. Now, important to note here, authorities have not released Baby K's real name yet because of laws protecting juveniles, and WUSA 9 has not named any of the kids involved because of their juvenile status. Meantime, on top of the school bus shooting, or the attempted shooting, Baby K is also accused of murder in a different case. Listen to this. Police say he allegedly shot and killed the 23-year-old sister of one of his alleged accomplices in that school bus attack. Yeah, you heard correctly. The sister of one of his friends. Now, we're told police are planning to hold a news conference tomorrow with more information on this arrest that just happened. Of course, we'll bring you any updates right here on WUSA 9 and WUSA9.com.
You know, a lot of people have been watching this ads, and, you know, the family of this young man who was targeted, they've been living in fear this entire time. So hopefully this brings them a bit of relief.
Yeah, and to get the latest on this.
I just don't know what to say. Besides, we're going to get into the news conference.
I am not going to Baltimore ever.
But what they say about Baltimore, be more careful.
Be more careful. I'm gonna look at I will look at Baby K like, you're a little 15. Man, he didn't put one on me. Out here thinking that he ain't about that life. Man, I am.
Them one of them kids.
I will never know.
Them one of them kids that be standing outside the store when you just need to run in right quick. You know, I need to get some cigarettes, or some people, you know, you got your own preference. Some people, I gotta run in and get a blunt, I gotta run in and get a beer. But you got that one little nigga standing on the side. Man, I F you up. Man, F you. Just say something to Baby K if you want to.
Say something, but no, Baby K, one of them ones. He's sitting there, pants half down. You see his underwear. Yeah. And he like, hey, bro, can you buy me a black? Can you buy me a Swisher? Can you buy me some papers?
Yep. And tell him no if you want to.
Tell him no if you want. Shit, man.
Baby K got something for you, baby.
Shit, man.
He ain't one to play with, okay?
That is so sad,
come
though.
my way, though. Come my way if you want to, Baby K. I got something for you. All right, let's go into the news conference. This was the first clip that I showed y'all. So I want to go ahead and reiterate this clip because this was important. To me, it was important. And it should be important to y'all as well. Here we go.
But the other hindrance that cannot be ignored is that we have 15 and 14-year-olds running about our community at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, armed and dangerous, unaccountable, and unafraid. In this case, you know, we have a kid who, if we look at it honestly, is both victim and perpetrator. Clearly, you're a victim. We can't determine whether he was registered in school, where he lived. I mean, this kid was roaming about, apparently unsupervised and dangerous and armed. And that question is a good question. Is how is that allowed to happen? And that surely has to factor into what we're seeing in this picture that everybody's trying to understand. So when we talk about what the failures are, there are multiple lines of failure. But this kid, as far as I can tell, was first apparently victim, and then he became a perpetrator.
So should parents be held accountable?
Absolutely, absolutely.
In what way and how?
And that's for the folks who are investigating this case to determine what the lines of failure are. But I think parents have responsibility over their children. I think most people agree. We'll see what the law says about parents and their kids. But I think that, yes, parents and family members ought to have responsibility for their kids. That's what the law says, is that kids are not responsible for themselves.
Georges County, where U.S. Marshals arrested Baby K. He's one of 3 teens accused of trying to shoot and kill a student on a school bus. Police say Baby K was the one carrying the gun.
Yeah, Casey Nolan is live where officers found Baby K right there along Baltimore Avenue in the Riverdale Park area. Casey, what are you learning?
Yeah, it was just along this street where police say they arrested the 15-year-old after nearly a month on the run. Just a couple of hours ago, I spoke to the mother of one of his alleged victims who told me she was worried if he wasn't caught, he could attack again.
Today, we may be able to sleep a little better knowing that he is finally captured.
29 days of worrying for her son's safety with the 15-year-old accused of trying to kill him on the loose.
My anxiety has been through the roof.
On May 1st, police say this 15-year-old, who goes by the name Baby K, was one of 3 teens who forced their way onto a Prince George's County school bus and attacked her 14-year-old son. Investigators say it was Baby K who brought the gun and tried to shoot the 14-year-old multiple times, but they say he survived because the gun jammed. Tuesday, after weeks on the run, Prince George's County Police say with the help of U.S. Marshals, officers arrested Baby K in the University Park area near East-West Highway in Baltimore Ave. Prosecutors charged the 15-year-old as an adult with attempted first-degree murder, attempted second-degree murder, assault, firearms offenses, and other charges. The other 2 teens and a 14-year-old girl who police say organized the attack are already facing charges. Police will only say it all stemmed from a dispute. The mother of the boy attacked says she has no idea why her son was targeted.
If I ever got a chance to ask him, that would be the first thing I say. Well, why did you do it? Because I want to know.
Sources tell WUSA 9 DC police are also investigating Baby K for the murder of Kasia McCoy, who was killed in this apartment building on Jamison Street Northeast, just about 10 minutes from where Baby K was arrested.
Less than 2 hours ago, MPD told us they have made an arrest in that case, but they have not named a suspect. So we hope to learn more tomorrow morning at 10:30 when Prince George's County is expected to announce more information. That'll happen at their police headquarters here in Prince George's County tomorrow morning.
No, that just bothers my nerves, man.
Mm-hmm.
That just really, really bothers my nerves. That Baby K, I don't know why I'm calling it like that, but Baby K, somebody done hid him for 29 days. Somebody, an adult that done helped him out. He ain't walk around at the age of 15 for 29 days and fended for himself. Somebody helped him. And you knew he was wrong. You knew the situation. So I'm sure I can about bet somebody took him over to that girl apartment and killed her. He ain't walk over there on his own. You see what I'm saying, Jason?
Yeah.
And all y'all going to hell right along with Baby K if y'all don't repent. All y'all going to hell right along with Baby K. Baby K could have been out at least by the time he was, 60, 50?
Right.
You know? But no, Baby K, I hope they keep you all the way to the end. Now, I do have Baby K video. Y'all, I can't even believe I wasted my time. But I want y'all to see what we working with. Now, y'all gonna see a whole bunch of stuff on the screen. Because I add a little extra to Baby K video. I thought I was gonna be a producer one day in my future. Right. So I added to his video. But no, seriously, when I went to his YouTube page, I went and looked under his comments on his video. So one of the comments that you see on there is actually a comment that was listed on his video. So I really want y'all to read the comment. I've read it several times. Jason, I want you to read it too. You're going to have plenty of time to read it. The video is not long at all, but I still want y'all to read it, okay? And try to pay attention to this dumb bastard as well. Here's Baby K video. Y'all ready for Baby K? Ready? Do that thing. I don't want to give him no hand clap.
I don't give no hand claps either.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's the ass beat.
2800. Long little guys, freedom man. Young militant, nigga.
This is Patrick James.
He got hit with that shit, he couldn't get up. And I'm playing with them bags, really ran that shit up. Hop out by that 2 for and show what's up. He screaming, same day game, but nobody got plugged. We young and we militant, want all the bump. Catch a hop out of bounds, he going in the trunk. He dissing his songs, but don't got no gun. I catch little shit, turn his ass to the one. Go get us a car, we might go jack. So switch on the back, all I got is top. Lost little bribe, man, get active. Catch you on traffic, I'm making you mad. Try to go up the third, try to catch like 3. They fast on their feet when they see they AP. Got hit with this shit and he dropped to his knees. Bro working that drink in the middle of the street, he looking too sweet. I come with that P, dropping that shit, niggas fell to their feet. They be running from me, one dropping this feel bad, put on your cleats. Them youngers behind, can't wait till we meet. It's a fast ass strike, you don't need your key. Got in my bag and been for a week on me, nigga. He got hit with that shit, he couldn't get up. And I'm playing with them bags, really ran that shit up. Hop out by that 2 for and show what's up. He screaming same day game, but nobody got plugged. We young and we militant, want all the bump. Catch a hop out of bounds, he going in the trunk. He dissing his songs, but don't got no gun. I catch little shit, turn his ass to the one. Go get us a car, we might go jack. So switch on the back, all I got is top. Lost little bribe, man, get active. Catch you on traffic, I'm making you mad. Go get us a car, we might go jack. So switch on the back, all I got is top. Lost little bribe, man, get active. Catch you on traffic, I'm making you mad.
Now, of course, he got more views because they was looking
Right
for him.
there.
He was on the run.
Right there.
But that's him. That's him. That's Baby K, and that is Baby K's street name. So that's why they was able to come out with it, because he's already on YouTube with it. It's Baby K 2800. But nobody's listening to Baby K. Nobody want to hear that mess. Nobody. But I wanted to show y'all so y'all can see what type of gentleman he is. Not that it matters, because we already know that he didn't kill somebody. That might be one of y'all bad seeds that I was telling y'all about. He might be a bad seed, Jason.
I'm really like floored by it, right? Like, I get that our communities are in some spaces really malnourished, right? Like, from all perspectives, and there's no one there to help guide or give guidance to these type of kids, man, to help them know that they are enough, right? Because I can look across the internet and see, hundreds of children entrepreneurs, business owners, ones that want to change the world for a better space, looking at politics, looking at spiritual spaces, and these kids are so profound that they tap in with all their other children that are just like them around them. But something always lacks in some space to say that this kid here, Baby K, don't feel adequate enough to be amongst the ones that are thriving. So he'll rather kill, steal, and rape and pillage because that's all that he knows due to the surrounding that he's in. But nonetheless, he has still an opportunity and the ability to choose different. Right. He has the ability to choose different, but he doesn't. Like, so to me, it's like, how and why, when you have as a 15, because kids are getting phones at the age of 5, so 5 and up, you have the ability to look at and absorb the content you want to be. And unfortunately, this is the content that he wants to be. You know, pop him
And
in
I
the gut,
have
make him
to,
lay where he stay. No, make him make money every day. I'm a militant. Like I highly doubt he really know what militant is, right? Because even if he is in the militant state of mind, they work as one, but for a cause, not just to be a nuisance to the country or to they
exactly,
space of living.
exactly. I agree
Like
with you 100%. I
it's
agree.
flooring.
I
Like I'm
have
I'm
to
lost,
read.
man.
I have to read the comment that was up there for y'all that didn't read it. It stuck out to me. Out of all, it was a lot of comments, but this one stuck out to me. It said, listen to what he's saying. Look at what he's doing. This is our youth in so many hoods. We have a serious culture problem that's been getting worse for years. The Black culture has come to be equated to violence, drugs, falling in school, sexual promiscuity, etc. Why are so many excuses made for bad behavior? We can't blame no systemic racism, white people, or lack of opportunity. This isn't 1845. I'm tired of grown-ups in power pointing the finger everywhere but the community. Yet the same communities keep voting the same way and playing the victim. Who are these kids? Where are the parents? How are they doing in school? Any jobs? Anybody attend church? We are our own worst enemy. Now, when she said he or she said the grown-ups, this isn't 1845. I'm tired of the grown-ups in power. That let me know that this was a young person writing this. And for this young person to say, who are these kids? Where are the parents? How are they doing in school? Any jobs? Anybody attend church? We are our own worst enemy. They smart as hell. Shout out to them.
Agreed.
Shout out to them. You know, church definitely needs to come back into play with a lot of people. A lot of people. But you got to believe. You got to believe just as well. Okay? But that will help. It will help some of these kids. But I remember some parents didn't go to school, didn't go to church back in the day, but they made sure that they sent their kids on that bus. The bus that would come around and pick up all the kids in the neighborhood. Oh, you gonna get out of here and you finna go to church with them folks.
Or you
that was
going with your
bad.
grandma. Or you going with your grandma.
Or you going with your grandma. Exactly. But some of these folks, their grandma gone.
True.
You know? That type of grandma gone. I'll say that. That type of grandma gone. So let's see. We got a couple comments I want to get into before we move into our last topic. Lauren said, hey y'all, Baltimore is wild. A little there for 6 years. The kids shoot you if you approach them at a stoplight and ask you for $1 and you don't give it to them, they shoot. This area here, though, is actually a suburban area of Washington, D.C. You guys is closer to D.C. All right. So let's get into our next into our commercial. After this commercial, we go into our last topic, which is Kenneth Twyman. He is an update just as well. I'm sure the minute I play this update clip, well, the past clip that I showed y'all on the show, y'all gonna know exactly who this is. And y'all gonna be very proud of the update. But here go our commercial. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Thank y'all so much for joining me and Jason tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if we got a special guest, thank you, special guest. I thank you for coming, sharing your story. But y'all make sure y'all watch us each and every Wednesday, okay? Each and every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Where you said? You said where? Roku TV, Facebook, YouTube, and also Twitch, baby. Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Peachy Tea Time, time spelled with a Y. And make sure you also follow me on all the other platforms just as well. Thank you so much for joining us each and every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Back to the show we go, baby. We going back. Bye.
Damn, Biggie, what's this? Damn, Biggie, what's this?
A man wanted for pulling the trigger should have been locked up at the time.
Fox 6 investigator Brian Polson shows you why one of Wisconsin's most wanted criminals keeps getting caught, then released, and the one factor that makes this case different from the Waukesha parade attack.
It doesn't take a sophisticated assessment tool to see this person is dangerous.
Complete menace of the city.
The trick is measuring that danger in dollars.
Money ultimately at the end of the day does not equate to safety.
And that explains why Kenneth Twyman is a wanted man. Again.
It makes no sense whatsoever to me.
This woman, we'll call Mary, is worried.
We don't know Kenny's next move. And that's a fear for us. That's a great fear.
That's why you're talking to me in the dark here.
Yes, exactly.
Last month outside the Quick Mart near Fond du Lac and Locust, someone shot and killed her nephew, 24-year-old Tavon Luckett.
What happened? What happened?
Her confusion turned to anger when prosecutors charged Twyman with homicide.
4 outstanding warrants, 4 felony open cases.
In 2018, police say Twyman led them on a high-speed chase, crashed into an SUV with a mother and 3 young children inside, then ran off into the darkness. Inside his car, police found a half pound of marijuana, cocaine, heroin, scales, a gun, ammo, and 7 mobile phones, including one that contained videos so concerning.
Never seen such reckless behavior in my days.
Twyman quickly became one of Wisconsin's most wanted.
U.S. Marshals are asking for your help locating.
Here's the update.
Story. A man the U.S. Marshals called a menace to the city will spend 35 years in prison.
But Kenneth Twyman's legal troubles are not over yet. Our Bill Miston was in court today for the sentencing. He joins us live now.
Twyman shot and killed Tavon Luckett a little more than a year ago, and today, Luckett's family had a lot to say.
He is a coward with a gun.
A gun he shouldn't have had.
Intention to create that persona for yourself of being a threat.
This man has been the devil agent here in our community.
I would like to ask the family to accept my apology, and I'm sorry.
26-year-old Kenneth Twyman will spend the next 35 years in prison. A jury convicted him of the April 2022 homicide in March. Twyman said it was self-defense.
There is an old saying that it takes 2 to tango.
The jury and the judge didn't buy it.
The pattern of lawlessness, multiple open cases, committing new crimes while out on bond.
24-year-old Luckett was shot at a store near Fond du Lac and Locust. Twyman took off. U.S. Marshals arrested him in Oak Creek months later. He was one of Wisconsin's most wanted, not once, not twice, but 3 times. A Fox 6 investigation found Twyman had been in and out of jail at least 3 times since 2018 and skipped court hearings at least 6 times.
Can you be lenient in my sentencing? Or I'm not who they pay me out to be.
Luckett was a father of 8. 3 kids were there the night he was killed.
Kenneth Twyman played God with a gun that he had no license to own. What has Kenneth Twyman done with his life here on earth, other than being a menace to society?
Now, Luckett still has a pending state case for leading cops on a chase, as well as a federal drug case. Reporting in Milwaukee, Bill Miston, Fox 6 News.
Bill.
Why this boy ain't got life? Why?
This man, he will. He's gonna get 80, 90. Yeah, he has to, right? Because on each level, right? So what they caught him on is more local level. then that hit and run or the escaping cops is more of a part federal level, and then obviously the drug charges are federal level as well. So those are also going to play a part too. So he's going to get max security. He's going to get max penalty. He's probably with the 35 on there. He'll probably at the end of everything done, they'll probably tack on maybe another 30 to 40 years, and put him in a level 4 or 5, penitentiary.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try to keep up with this story, to see what they do with him, because he need to be gone forever. He don't deserve to come back on the streets.
What I want beyond him being just put in jail, I want to make sure that he's not even getting contact with others to continue, because I mean that's sometimes what happens too. Like even though they're behind the walls, shit can still be moved and operated. I mean, we've seen that. We've had 2 or 3 people on the show that has full blown, self-organized running businesses, and they have life.
Exactly.
So we got to make sure that he doesn't even have contact with people to continue the process of whatever he's doing.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. That's why everything be allegedly. But I could be wrong, Jason. But if I'm not mistaken, there was a gentleman that was a big time dope dealer there where Mr. Twyman is at. And every time he would get locked up, this man would go and bail him out. And they even went over to the man's house, asked him why he keep bailing him out. He talking about his parents is friends of his, and that's why he goes and bailed him out. But this man got a lot of money. He did his time and everything, so ain't nothing they could do to him. But he keeps bailing this boy out. Well, now he can't bail him out. He cannot be bailed out now. He has been sentenced 35 years so far. Like Jason's saying, that's just so far. So hopefully he'll get some more time put on him just as well. Jason, you got anything else to say?
No, man, please put that man in jail. Please put that man in jail. Because I would hate, you know what I'm saying? Like that video that they keep shooting or showing where he's just shooting out, into the abyss. That's scary, man. That's why I don't even let my children go out and play, even where I live. I don't even let them go outside by themselves like that.
And he
Because who knows?
is on live. He's on live, showing himself. Just shooting out. Ain't nobody made him mad. He ain't shooting at somebody's house that done came after him. He just drive down the street. Oh, I'm on live. What? That's a problem.
That's troubling. Yeah.
That's mental health at
I
its
got nothing to say.
finest.
Man,
Look,
it's something.
that's mental
It's
health at
something.
its finest.
That's the,
Well, y'all,
that's
I
the
thank
devil.
y'all.
That's just the devil.
Exactly. That's a bad seed. That was a bad seed. That was a bad seed.
Right.
I'm just saying. But y'all, thank y'all so much for joining me and Jason tonight. I really appreciate it. It's not too often me and Jason get to come up here and show clips because we always have a family on just as well. So when we do get the chance to come up here and show clips, baby, we have a good time. We have extraordinary clips, may I add. And we have a lot of feedback on it just as well. So, Jason, thank you. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I will see each and every one of you on Friday with me and my husband. Love and relationships. I might throw a little crime up in there. He don't be wanting me to, but I might throw a little crime up in there if he ain't paying no attention. But thank y'all. I will see y'all then 9:15 on Friday. Then we'll be right back the very next day on Saturday, 3:00 p.m. Eastern time. All right. I love y'all. And Saginaw, this is for you. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. Thank you all so much for watching Peachy Tea Time. All the editions, it's a few of them. It's 4. 4 editions. So thank y'all so much for rocking with me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I must say that first. Now, Sagging, I'm gonna need y'all to stand y'all asses up. Stand up, Sagging, stand up. Yes, I have a special surprise for everyone that's in Saginaw, Michigan. I have someone here that is going to help me, my friend. She's gonna help me give this wonderful surprise out to each and everybody there in Saginaw. So let me go ahead and bring her up so we get to going, baby. Miss Fashanta. Hey, Fashanta, boo. How are you,
I'm
gorgeous?
good. How are you, Neil? The Miss.
I am wonderful. Yeah, y'all know all my peoples back at home in Saginaw, they do not call me Miss Peachy or the Mrs. unless they met me on the show, okay? Now, me and Fashanta, we go way back, baby. Way back into time, okay? So she definitely calls me to me. But Fashanta, I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I have a special surprise, and I just thank you so much for being here and helping me tell this surprise to everyone in Saginaw, Michigan. Now, let's get started. Fashanta, I reached out to Fashanta and I had a bright idea. And as you guys can see, Fashanta has a company and is by the name of Yard Greetings R Us. Fashanta, can you please tell us a little bit about Yard Greetings R Us?
So Yard Greetings R Us is a yard sign company that creates yard signs for any occasion. And let me tell you something. Most recently, I had a request for a yard sign for a divorce. This particular lady was celebrating the divorce. So when I tell you it's a company that was set up for any occasion, it will be for any occasion.
So with that being said, Saginaw, you all will be getting, for the month of June, July, and August, your family will be getting a memorial in your yard. I love you all so much. That's one family per month, okay? Sorry, Jason. One family per month for the month of June, July, and August, okay? And we're doing this every single year. Every year. So send them letters, y'all. Send them letters. And we will be outskirting just as well to other cities and states. So y'all get ready. Get ready. I love you all. Happy birthday to my cousin Tam. I love you, boo. Mwah. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Return. Please return. Please return.